Hello everyone, back to today's first video doing 5D forecast. With today's first video, we're going to have a detailed look at the next 5 days across the British Isles. This afternoon, we'll extend out beyond the 5D forecast period and have a look at the weather for the next week to 10 days. Well, still a lot of chopping and changing in terms of next week's weather. It's okay up to the end of the 5D forecast period on Monday, but it's beyond that. But we've got all of the uncertainty within the GFS and the E70F and the GFS ensembles as well, so I'll have more about that in today's second video update. But very along with that, just say that Chris Shop is open, so if you've got any Chris Shop to do at Amazon between now and Christmas, please click the green button that says Gaz Chris Shop. It takes you through to our Chris Shop page, and then from there, the key to it all is to go through the Amazon banners. You'll know you're on the right page because you'll see snowflakes coming down the screen. Click through the Amazon banners and that takes you off to Amazon where you do Chris shopping as normal. The only difference is that you've gone from Gazworthies to Amazon, and they know that you've got to their website from ours, and we get a revenue fee on the things that you are buying. And a big thank you to everybody for doing that again this Christmas. The websites you're using for 5-day forecasts coming from theweatheroutlook.com and weathercentral.de. You can find a link to both of those websites on the links page. So this is the latest radar picture from the Weather Outlook. We've got showers around the coastal fringes, really, but many inland areas are dry. So we've got wintry showers across northeast Scotland coming down northeastern England, also down the east coast towards the east coast of East Anglia. One or two started to drift inland now, but many inland areas are dry, and they've got this line of showers through the Irish Sea heading into far west of Wales and down into the far southwest of England. One or two wintry showers across the Northern Ireland as well, but large part of the country actually dry today. Those showers mainly where we're exposed from the cold northerly wind. This is today's tropical pressure chart. Got high pressure to our west and low pressure is to the east. In between, we're pulling down these cold northerly winds, and they, as I say, are bringing wintry showers to areas that are exposed to those northerly winds. So for the rest of the afternoon, we'll keep it pretty much as we've had it through the morning, really. Eastern coastal counties will be at risk of seeing wintry showers. Snow could come down to lowish levels at times, and there may be a little bit of accumulation of snow over high ground. Let's say North York Moors, places like that might see some accumulating snow this afternoon. And also showers around those western fringes. There'll be a mix of rain, hail, sleet, maybe a little bit of snow mixed in too. But many places are going to be dry this afternoon with decent sunny spells. Won't do much to temperatures. It's going to be a cold day. Temperatures ranging from around 2 to 7 degrees Celsius. So we're not talking severe cold. We're not talking the sort of cold we had at the end of November into start of December 2010, 7 years ago. It's not sub-zero, absolute freezing cold, but it is a little bit colder than average, and it is accentuated by the northerly wind as well. As we go through to tonight, there's going to be very little change. So again, high pressure continues to sit out to our west with low pressure to the east. The wind remains in from a northerly direction, so it stays cold overnight tonight. In fact, it will be a little bit colder, I think, tonight than it was last night, with a fairly widespread frost developing. Temperature going down to -1, -2, possibly in some rural areas in the north, -3 degrees, particularly if there's any lying snow. Wintry showers, again, mainly restricted to eastern coastal areas where they will turn increasingly to snow, I think, because of the night, even down to low levels probably by the morning. And just a cold feeling night with those northerly winds continuing. Through into Thursday, a very slight change on Thursday because high pressure is more to the northwest of Scotland, which means we start to turn the winds a little bit more northeasterly. So what that's going to do, it probably means that for Scotland, many of these wintry showers will ease away that we've got across the northern and eastern parts of Scotland, but they'll develop more down that eastern side. As the wind turns more easy, they might start to push inland a little bit through the course of tomorrow afternoon. So don't be surprised if you see some wintry showers pushing through into parts of the Midlands, Lincolnshire, some parts of West Yorkshire perhaps, and then down into East Anglia and possibly southeastern England too. Many of those showers are going to be a mix of rain, hail, sleet with some snow mixing over high ground. Probably there is going to be enough again for a covering of snow, and again that's most likely places like the North York Moors. Out to the west, a lot of dry weather until we get that those showers again through the Irish Sea down into the southwest of England. But central and western areas tend to have a reasonable amount of dry weather tomorrow. It'll be a cold day, colder than today. Temperatures ranging from around 1 to 5 or 6 degrees Celsius at best. Many of us peg back at just 2 or 3 degrees, and it will feel colder than that in the northeast wind. This is probably the peak of this current cold spell through the course of tomorrow. Overnight, Thursday to Friday, the high pressure continues to move in towards the northwest of the country. We continue with these northeasterly winds down in the southeast. So again, for parts of the East Anglia into parts of the Midlands, central, southern, southeastern, we might get more wintry showers coming through. I think by Friday morning, almost anywhere in the southeast might wake up to a little dusting of snow. I don't think it'll amount to too much away from elevation where there might be a covering of snow in 1 or 2 places, but just wintry feeling night again Thursday into Friday. Further north and west with the lighter winds, I think the frost will be the main issue for Scotland and Northern Ireland. It could be a really hard frost. Temperatures maybe going down to -5 or -6 degrees. Then into Friday, a change begins to take place as a warm front starts to push in from off the Atlantic. So after that very frosty start across Scotland, we'll tend to find clouds spreading in from the northwest, from the Atlantic, with outbreaks of mainly light and patchy rain, possibly preceded by a little bit of sleet and snow, especially over high ground, moving into Scotland, Northern Ireland, and maybe down in towards northern England by the end of Friday afternoon. That leaves other areas to the south and east of that, still with those northeasterly winds. There could be wintry showers around through the Midlands, southeastern England on Friday morning. I think they'll tend to become mostly confined to the very far southeast by the end of Friday itself. And many parts of central southern England will actually have a reasonably dry afternoon with sunny spells. Still cold in the south, temperatures no better, but around 3 to 6 degrees, but taking a little bit less cold in the north as that cloud moves in. We might see temperatures again getting to around 5 or 6 degrees, which is going to be higher than it will be on Thursday. And then into the weekend, high pressure is just to our west, so there's going to be a lot of dry weather around this weekend, but we're changing the air mass, we're bringing the air in from off the Atlantic, and also enveloping a lot of cloud into this high pressure, courtesy of very weak weather fronts. So Saturday, I think we start off cloudy with little bits and pieces of rain and drizzle almost anywhere. There might be some flakes of sleet or snow still mixed in across some parts of England and Wales, where it will still be quite cold first thing. But all of that should die away through the day, and then we're just looking at a mostly dry day, albeit with a lot of cloud. Temperatures will be starting to lift up, but still quite cold, really, ranging from around, let's say, 4 to 8 degrees Celsius. 8 degrees Celsius, most likely to places like Western Scotland and the far southwest of England. Many other parts of the country still quite chilly, actually, on Saturday. But by Sunday, we're into a properly milder air mass, then, as the air is coming around the high pressure from the central Atlantic and then being dumped over the top. So again, I think Sunday's going to be a fair amount of dry weather, but there will be a lot of cloud around, and there could be light rain or drizzle almost anywhere, most likely probably in the north. But it's going to be a milder day with temperatures ranging from around 6 to 10 degrees Celsius. 10 is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. If we get a lot of dampness in the air, there is perhaps the risk of mist and fog patches developing as well over the weekend, and that could continue into Monday when we're still in that sort of milder damp air mass. So again, I think a lot of cloud around on Monday, some light drizzly bits and pieces of rain possible almost anywhere, but most likely in the north. And then later on, this area of low pressure could bring some more general rain into the far north of Scotland. Temperatures ranging from around 7 to 11 degrees Celsius, a lot milder by the start of next week. Finally, having a look at charts from Weather Outlook. So this is the situation today. Mostly bright and cold with sunny spells and a chilly northerly wind. We have got those wintry showers down the east coast. More wintry showers coming down the east coast tomorrow. Some of them starting to push inland a little bit as well as the wind goes more into the northeast. Then into Friday, well, still cold, but cloud and outbreaks of rain, maybe preceded by a little bit of hill snow spreading into Scotland and Northern Ireland. Promises milder temperatures for the weekend, but for England and Wales, mostly bright and cold. The wintry showers mainly confined to the far southeast by the end of Friday afternoon. Into the weekend, there's going to be a lot of dry weather around this weekend. This is suggesting there's sunny spells, but I do think you're going to have to pay the price for these milder temperatures with plenty of cloud. So I have a feeling sunshine will be limited, particularly on Sunday, which could be quite a gloomy, dampish sort of day. And those conditions probably continue into Monday as well. Again, this is suggesting a fair amount of sunshine, but I suspect there will be a lot more in way of low cloud Sunday and Monday, but the temperatures will be milder. So, in summary, we're starting cold and there's going to be night frost and further wintry showers to come through to the end of the week. Then over the weekend, a change will take place as it turns less cold and then eventually milder, but also with a lot of cloud. We'll be extending out beyond the 5-day forecast period with today's second forecast video, that'll be coming up this afternoon. But that's all for now, and thanks for watching.